Hi, my name's Kaylin and I'm one of the rotational midwives at NSEC. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about induction of labour and the process. So pregnancy typically lasts between 37 and 42 weeks. If pregnancy goes past the due date, which is at 40 weeks, women are often offered induction of labour, which is normally around 41 weeks. This is something that is completely up to you, whether or not you choose to be induced or whether you choose to continue the pregnancy. That is a decision that is completely made by yourself. It's your body and it's your baby, and you can have a conversation with your midwife in the community or your doctor, ask them the process and the risks associated and the benefits to make your decision, so you're fully informed. But I'm going to go over a little bit today about the process, so hopefully that will help you make this decision as well. So if you choose to be induced at around 41 weeks, what will happen is you'll come into hospital with your birthing partner. So at the minute, during all COVID restrictions, NSEC are still allowing birthing partners to come in from the onset. So you come in with your partner and you'll be introduced to the midwife that's going to be looking after you. And first of all, we'll just do some observations and stuff. So we'll do your blood pressure and your pulse, we'll check your urine, just like what happens at the community midwife. And we'll put you on the monitor to get a little trace of baby to make sure little one's well. We'll do a little scan to make sure little one's head's down. And then we'll do a vaginal examination, all that being well, to see what the cervix is doing. So if the cervix is closed and posterior, so that means it's quite tucked behind, and isn't favourable, is what we would say, we'd give you something called a prostin, which is a gel that goes at the back of the cervix in the vagina, and that can be in there for 6 hours, unless anything obviously happens between that time. And then at that 6 hour mark, the same process happens. Obviously we'll be doing the checks and stuff, and then we'll do another vaginal examination, and again we're looking to see if that cervix is favourable, if it's dilated, so if it's opened up, if it's soft, if it's stretchy, and all of those things. So if again it's not favourable, we can give you another gel, which again has 6 hours, and then again after that we can do that process one more time, and you can have up to 3 gels. So that's potentially how long we could take from that side of it. If at any point, so from you arriving straight away or at any of those 6 hours, if the cervix is nice and soft and is dilated and is open and we're able to break your waters, we will do that. So as soon as we can do that, that's what we would do. Sometimes that means that the labour will then be obviously quicker. If not, it can take a little bit longer if you do need all of those gels just to get where we need to be. If we can break your waters, we do that, and then we'll give you a little bit time to mobilise and use the birthing ball to hopefully get those contractions going. So the idea is that your body will release prostaglandins and get you to have pains to make the cervix open and soft. After we've broke your waters, if nothing's really happening and we need to give you something else, we put a cannula in your arm or your hand, and we start a syntocinon drip. So this is a synthetic hormone that it's very small amounts that we increase to again get the contractions strong and regular, nice and frequent in a pattern, to again get the cervix to start to dilate, to get from nothing to 10 centimetres dilated. We at Northumbria really support women harvesting their colostrum from 36 weeks. This is something that is really beneficial for your baby, regardless of how you feed and regardless of what type of delivery you have. Have a little discussion with your midwife in the community and get a little pack so you can be prepared when this little one arrives. Hopefully this has helped and helps make your decision a little bit easier, and we hope to see you when you come to have your baby here.